Our Shalom, Akim, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace to to the brothers that are doing this work in sincerity and in truth, man. Now, I just want to do a very quick sit down here, talking about a lot of scoffers, man. Some of the demons that we deal with, on the common board, out there in the houses and the byways, and, some of the people that were a part of us, but they were not because they left, man. Okay, the scripture says that, that if they were a part of us, they would have continued with us, man. Now, I'm going to get that scripture, Lord willing, here very soon. But, a lot of these demons out there on the common board, these Edomites, they're now coming out saying that we're not the true Israelites, and this and that, and they're asking us to prove it and shit, man. We don't got to prove nothing to you, okay? We don't got to prove nothing to you, man. This is all based on faith. That's what we believe in. The prophecies fit us, okay? But let me get this real quick. This is the book of Titus, chapter 1, verse 10, okay? It says, "For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers," okay? So there's many of them, man. We got a lot of these fucking people that are on the keyboards that are coming against us. This scripture fits them, man, okay? Because they have so much to say, and they're telling us how we should be teaching and stuff, but they don't got no fucking videos on their channel, man. So what the hell are you talking about? How are you supposed to warn the other people when you don't even go out there and teach, man? So who the hell are you to tell us how we should be teaching and our information is wrong? Okay? That's not in your place, man. Okay? But it says, "For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers." That's Satan, man. Satan will come at you and fucking deceive you, man. And if you're not, under the shadow of Yahweh Bashim Shai, you're gonna be taken by that, man. Okay, because these demons are heavy out there, man. Okay, and it says, "Especially they of the circumcision." That's Jake. A lot of these fucking scoffers are Israelites, man. They're our own people. Just like in the time of Yahushua, man, it was his own people that put him to death, man. Through these fucking Romans. But it was Jake that gave him up. Judas beginning with him, man. Okay? Especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped. Okay? Whose mouths must be stopped. This is a must, man. Okay? It's a must. It's not an if or anything, but it's a must. And they will be stopped, by those missiles, man. They're gonna be put to death for what they're, basically talking about, man. Because the scripture tells us, man, okay, for every idle word that you use, man, you shall give account thereof in the day of judgment, man. So whatever you fucking type on the on the comment board, you best believe that that's you talking, man. Whatever you say, whatever you type, you better give, on account of it, man, in the day of judgment, okay? So you gotta be careful of who you're talking to, man, because the scripture said that if you offend any of these little ones, that's the elect. If you offend any of us, man, the Lord's gonna fucking cut your head off, man. Okay? That's according to the scriptures. Okay? Now these are not, some soothsaying shit, man. This is the truth. The truth is an offense, man. It pisses people off. And that's why you got a lot of these demons, a lot of these Edomites, these Edomite pastors, coming and basically saying that we're going off and that we're not the real Israelites. And Yahushua is definitely, not a so-called Negro, man. Okay? That's what they're saying, man. But it just goes to show you that they're afraid of this thing, man. Okay? Because if we were just being niggas, drinking fucking all the damn time, smoking weed, killing each other, they would not give two fucks about us, They wouldn't care. But as soon as, the elect, Lord willing, the elect, they put a stop to that, and they picked up the scriptures, their book, and they go out there in the house and the byways to the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai to wake up the rest of the Jake, the elect, now Esau has a problem with that, man. Which goes to show you that that's the moves of the devil, man. Okay? The devil is fucking slick, man. He'll give you things to destroy yourself. But as soon as you want to build yourself up, now he's gonna, try every single way to attack you and bring you down, man. Okay? But the elect will not be deceived, man. Okay? Now it says, "Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. That's right, man. A lot of these agents out there on the comment board, they're fucking getting paid for it, man. Okay? So they're only doing this for filthy lucre's sake, but little do they know that this is way bigger than they think, man. Okay? They're just looking at this as another job, but this is your life, man. Your family's life too. Okay? Because if you're gonna be put to death, you best believe your family's going with you, man. Okay, the Lord's gonna hit you where it hurts. He might not, fuck you up yourself physically, but He might take your children, man, or your wife. Okay, so you gotta know who the hell you're dealing with, man. Okay. Now it says, jumping down to verse 13, it says, "This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith." Okay. Because we got a lot of Israelite Jake, man. Jake loves to rebuke people, but as soon as you rebuke them and see where they're going off, then all of a sudden now that becomes a problem, man. But the Lord told us to rebuke you sharply, man. Okay? Get right, man. Okay? You gotta know that, you know what, we're in hell and we're in the flesh, and you might go off here and there, man. So you better be ready to take rebuke too sometimes, man. Okay? We're not perfect, man. Okay? That's our nature, man. We've always been going off, man. So you gotta be willing to take rebuke, man. Okay. Now it says, jumping down to the next verse that I want to bring out. This is in the book of 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Okay. It says this. It says, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith." Okay, so this is basically telling us that, hey, man, in the latter times there's gonna be people who are gonna fall out. They're gonna depart from the faith. Okay, for many are called, but few are chosen. Okay, not everyone that is called is chosen. In other words, okay, so in the latter times some shall depart from the faith. Why? It says, "Giving heed to seducing spirits." The flat earth was a seducing spirit, okay? The rape thing, the biker jacket, those were some things that these guys, they fell out of, man, okay? They fell out because of those things. Those were stumbling blocks to them, okay? Giving heed to seducing spirit and doctrines of devils. Esau has a lot of fucking doctrines out there, man. And if you do not remain in the knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Shai, you're going to give heed to these seducing spirits, man. And you're going to fall into those traps. Okay? A lot of our people out there, these pastors, they're just setting up traps, man, for Jake to fall into. Okay? Because they're just doing it for filthy lucre's sake, man, like I said earlier. Okay? And then it says, "Speaking lies in hypocrisy." Okay? They're bearing false witness, man. Okay? Having their conscience sealed, it's like it's seared with a hot iron. You can't tell them nothing, man. Because when they fell out, then they got 7 demons attacking them. So now you can't tell them shit, bro. Okay? That's Jake for you, man. Okay? That's Jake for you right there, man. Now, a lot of these Edomites, man, they're basically, looking for us to, I'm gonna prove to them that we're the Israelites and this and that, but now, everything that we do is only based, off of faith, okay? It's based off of faith, man. This is what we believe in, and our faith have been proved, through several testimonies, man, okay? Where we get visions here and there, okay? Like the scripture says that sometimes, we entertain angels unawares, man, okay? But in the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 1, okay? Let me let this thing load up here real quick. This laptop is fucking old, man. Shit. Anyways. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 1, so I'll get about that. It says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Okay? Faith is the substance of things hoped for. What do we hope for, man? We hope for Yahweh to return, or else we're all gonna be, we're all gonna die. Okay? Those are some of the things that we hope for. We hope to put these Edomites in chains, man, where they belong. We hope to, get some women, man, some real women in the kingdom. Okay? There's a lot of things that we hope for, man. Okay? The evidence of things not seen. A lot of these Edomites, they need to see it to believe it, man. Okay? We're not like that, man. We're spiritual people. They're carnal. Okay? We can't mix together. Hence why they can't understand us. Neither can we understand them, man. Because we're two different nations, man. Two different people shall be separated from thy bowels, man. Like I said in the book of Genesis, the 25th chapter, with Rebecca. Okay? So, you know what? We can't understand each other because we come from two different worlds, man. We're from the right side and they're from the left side. Okay? So they need to see it to believe it, but we don't, man. Now there's another scripture here. I think Romans chapter 8 verse 24, I believe. Let's just start from there. Romans 8 and 24, it says, for we are saved by hope. Okay? Now a lot of these people, they tell you that they're already saved, man. What are you saved from? What are you saved from if you're already saved? From the destruction? Well, the destruction hasn't come yet, so what the hell are you saved from yet? Okay? It says, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. If you already see something, then what do you need hope for? Because the evidence is already there. Okay? For what a man seeth, why doeth he yet hope for? Okay, so if you see something, why do you hope for, man? This is another reason why the Lord, he didn't tell us who the elect were, man. Because if we knew who the elect were, we best believe that, Jake probably, would not be doing the work, as hard as they should. Okay? Or as hard as they're doing it right now, man. Because we don't know who the elect are, right? The evidence is not there. We're hoping to be part of the elect. Hence why we gotta, work for our salvation, man. You gotta put in the work to get the prize, man. Nothing comes easy. Not in this world and not with Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. Okay? And it says, verse 25. But if we hope for that we see not, then we do with patience wait for it. And that's the point, man. Okay, you have to endure this hell that we're going through right now, because then that's going to purify you, man. Okay, you got to be tried in the fire in order for Yahweh Bashim Shai to accept you, man. Okay, that's why it says, then we do with patience wait for it. Patience meaning to suffer. We got to suffer for what we want to deserve, man, and receive Salakia. Okay. And it says, likewise the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not that we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us with groaning which cannot be uttered, man. Right? And that's what we're going through, man. Okay? Now let me get another one right here. This one final scripture, or at least one of the final ones, right? This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 2. It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. Okay, this is what's happening today. Like we were talking about earlier, man, on the comment board. A lot of these people are lovers of their own selves. You can't tell them nothing. They only go off of their own hearts, not according to the scriptures, man. They want you to prove to them, some of the things, man, because they think that they're right, man, but they're not. It says, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, obedient to parents. So like a disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, haty, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh Shai Shai. They only do things according to their own lust, man, not according to what the Lord, wants them to do. Okay? Now, with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shai Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of great mercy, and peace to you brothers that are doing this work is sincerely and in truth, man. Shalom, endure. Yahweh Shai Shai is on his way, and we're going to put this fucking Edomites, and these heathen nations in chains, man. Those are some things that we desire and we hope for, man. And for our children to be playing, and laughing, and playing with the animals together, man. These are some of the things that we look forward to, man. Okay, these Edomites hate us for that, man. But with that, shalom.